The title of this video, Fuji on McHale's Navy, really was a prisoner of war. No joke. Right now we're going to join this documentary of Pearl Harbor.
These submarines were trying to enter Pearl Harbor.
Somehow, Kazuo Sakamaki, one of the midget submarine
Somehow, Kazuo Sakamaki! We're going to talk a little bit about that name in just a minute. These are so-called midget subs coming into Pearl Harbor. There were 5 of them, supposedly. Each had a 2-man crew.
Escaped his sinking vessel. His chance of survival on Oahu at the hands of outraged Americans were not good. Already many downed Japanese aviators had been shot on sight. Surprisingly, Sakamaki evaded death once again when the Americans, instead of shooting him outright, took him prisoner. While he survived his attack on Pearl Harbor and escaped from his doomed submarine, Kazuo Sakamaki lived the rest of his life in the shadow of that day. Ironically,
Kazuo Sakamaki! Kazoo! What's a kazoo? You blow into it and it makes a goofy noise. Sake. What is sake? Rice wine. So it's like a party spirit because it's nonsense. Now, Kazuo Makasaki is actually, believe it or not, the actor who plays Fuji on McHale's Navy. There's the cast of the crew. There's the real name of the actor, Ishio Yoda. Okay, now I'm going to try to show you that this Kazuo Sakamaki, the first Japanese prisoner of war, that's how he's billed in the hoax-lie system. The first Japanese prisoner of war is actually this actor. So we'll go to the picture, and on your right is our Fuji, and on our left is the kazoo. %, which you might say is not good enough. Well, I think it is. Now, there's a possibility that Fuji on McHale's Navy is a descendant of this actor. There's a possibility. I'm promoting it as the one and the same, but as always, there is a margin of error. And there you are, the same picture of Fuji on the right. Mr. Yoda. And a little different picture of Kazuo Sakamaki on the left. Okay, Fuji on the right, Kazuo Sakamaki on the left. Same picture of Fuji on the right, a different one of Kazuo Sakamaki on the left, 39%. Now, one of the things that convinces me there is a connection, whether it's actually the same one or perhaps his son, is that later on, this Kazuo Sakamaki will go back to Japan and become the president of Toyota in Brazil. And we find out that Yoda, the one who plays Fuji, also gets employed by Toyota in the area of, I believe, Hawaii or Honolulu. Yes, Honolulu. Okay, so that's Yoda or Fuji. And then Sakamaki also gets employed by Toyota in the Brazilian division. Okay? So there's Sakamaki. And if you read this article here, it will tell you he goes back to Japan after the war and becomes president of the Toyota in Brazil. So something's going on here with the Kazuo Sakamaki. Come on, Kazuo, play your kazoo. Play your kazoo, Kazuo Sakamaki. And drink your sake. You see it in the wording, kazoo, a kazoo, and sake. So I'm playing it backwards just to be goofy. There's the mini subs. Now, as I said, supposedly there were 5 of them. 2-man crew. 9 out of the 10 died. Except for Kazuo Sakamaki. And he will be ashamed that he didn't kill himself. In fact, it says in the write-up, he wished that he asked for permission. He asked for permission to kill himself when he was a prisoner of war. Now, what's the most likely thing? That some men wanted to go into some little tank that would sink underwater and drown and kill them almost instantly? And deliver a bomb as big as the sub they're in? They couldn't wait to do that? Be in a death trap? Or do you think someone like Yoda or Fuji played the part of Kazuo Sakamaki? Well, anyhow, this concludes my video. I hope you appreciated my work on these little mini subbies. And I'm not talking about submarine sandwiches. Kazuo Sakamaki, your days are done. You don't have to have that guilt anymore, Kazuo, because we know it was all fake. It was all acting and filming and shooting, as in filming. Thank you for watching this video. End of video.